If you've been living under a rock and GTA 6 just dropped the extended gameplay trailer on Netflix, we gotta talk about all the stuff, all the new stuff that they just dropped so much new info, bro. Like, this game is crazy. If you just look at like just the graphics of the game and how everything oh my gosh, I can't wait for this game to come out, bro. I've been saying it, bro. $100 is not enough. We need to give it more. Anyway, so let's get into some of this stuff. So we got some new reveals. So as GTA 5, you can switch between the game's leads. When you play as one character, you can do things solo, or you can summon the other to help out with the open world activities, or to simply hang out. To do that, you can call or text your partner in crime. Yo, I'm reading this, and this is just crazy to me as I'm reading it. When traveling in a car together, you can switch seats and allow for the other character to drive if you fancy a little break and just want to chill out while the radio is playing. So you mean to tell me I can be one of the characters, switch, let the AI just drive to wherever we're going if we're together, and I could just chill out and have the controller just sitting like this as we driving? During car chases or escapes, you can choose to sit in the passenger seat and shoot while the other drives? What? Yo, listen, all this is crazy to me because I'm redoing, if you're looking on the channel, you tune into the streams, feel me? Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, feel me, if you want to. But like, as I'm doing this, when I'm playing GTA 5, as I'm going through the story mode right now, I gotta drive and shoot most of the time, just to kill them. Like, I have to be the one who's driving and shooting. So the fact that it could be easier for me, the player, oh my gosh, Rockstar. If you're out on your own for most of the day, you might get a text from Jason or Lucia reminding you to lock up the house when you get back late, or letting you know they're heading to bed. What? You mean to tell me I could be out with one of the characters and they gonna text me, yo, I'm about to go to sleep, good night? Nah, I might have to head to bed with you too, feel me? At the beginning of the story, Jason and Lucia want to pursue a romantic relationship. Whether this ends up happening is up to you. Though this is managed by spending time together outside of missions, as a critical story path may not be provided a sufficient amount of time for their love to blossom. So that might be like a separate ending that you get, like if they're like a couple. Ways to strengthen the couple's bond include exploring Lenodia, going shopping, visiting hair salons, or exercising as a pair, and of course committing robberies together. This is GTA after all. There are almost certainly plenty of other couple activities to do. No matter how tense things get between the pair, they still have each other's back, even if they're not close romantically, as the narrative running through the main missions requires this. Okay. How close they are at certain points does affect how their story will play out, though. There's no specific gameplay benefits to it. Their romantic connection, meaning romance is completely optional and predominantly a roleplay decision. If you do not want to engage with that things, you can hold hands while out and about with the pull of the right trigger. What? Other little touches include being able to hold the door open for each other. Is this a video game? This is going to be a video game about us committing robberies, right? And I'm doing... Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Safe houses, cosmetics, and physical stats. Jason and Lucia can live in the same safe house together and each operate their own schedules to make their behavior in the world feel as believable as possible. Bro, they want the immersion of this game to feel so good, and I'm gonna make it feel so good, bro. I'm gonna be so immersed in this game. Bruh. GTA 6 safe houses are more comparable to Red Dead 2 Redemption camps than the series traditional houses. Meaning other people could also pop in and out. One home we saw belonged to someone other than Jason and Lucilla. These bases are designed to be more interactive than their equivalents than any other GTA. Like in Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll be able to shorten, shave your hair, and facial hair. Oh man, we good. This game is gonna be Red Dead, GTA. If you've seen the trailer, they took off the auto aim thing, so you actually gotta like really aim. It got a little bit of aim assist, I think they said, but like they took the auto aim off, so it looked like kind of like Max Payne, and then yeah, bro. Rockstar, take my money. You already have my money. Take my money again. I'll buy it again. Let me buy it 2 times. Let me buy it 3 times. Multiple personal vehicles can be owned by each character and kept at the safe houses. These have working trunks, and you can store a change of clothes and weapons in them to aid fighting and escaping the law. As the norm, hair salons and clothing stores can be found throughout the open world, GTA norm, but each will now have exclusive items and signature styles to encourage you to visit different ones. Ooh. As well as cosmetics, Jason's and Lucia's appearance can change depending on which activities you engage in. Going to the gym increases their muscularity and strength, but overeating will make them gain weight. Eating does provide a substantial boost to character's health, though. Each activity can be performed solo as a couple. So, if you watch the trailer, and I know I'm spoiling basically the trailer video if it come out afterwards. Listen. If you watch the trailer, you see this like a little scene where he's opening up the fridge, getting a bottle, getting something to eat, doing all this type of stuff. They got food in the fridge. Yo, bro, I'm gonna be immersed, bro. I'm gonna be immersed. Imagine RP with this. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're on to open world explorations and NPCs. Nelson described the map as being very big, but there's no definite size. I'm pretty sure they said that this game was going to be bigger. It's bigger. It's 2 times the size of like Red Dead and 3 times the size of GTA, something like that. Each district is populated with buildings and people that are styled to fit the culture of their locations. The map displayed on the pause screen is much more detailed than previous GTA games, with satellite imagery replacing the previous rudimentary Google Maps appearance. Damn, those shots at Google Maps. Okay. Exploration is rewarded there, so there is encouragement to spend time away from story missions. Events missions are not limited to those found through objectives or map icons. I'm 100%ing GTA 6, bro. Random events will occur naturally in the world. An example of one such interaction is the option to give some pills to a questionable lawyer sitting in a dumpster. Grant him drugs and he'll lend you some legal advice. What? That is the most randomest thing ever. You can fast travel using a taxi app called Ride Me. If you're in a car with another passenger, you can talk to them and have a full-on conversation. They got Uber in the game, like actual real-life Uber. They got Uber Share in the game. What is it? Is Uber Share? Don't want to spend time listening to the general public? Well, fear not, as the radio is here to save you. In typical GTA fashion, there are both radio and TV advertisements to be amused by, with more of both than in any prior game. We saw the one which contains a light 300 calories. Okay. You can distract yourself by browsing. Yes, I've seen this. They said you can doom scroll in this game. These include the returning Instagram parody, Snapmatic. This time, though, you can't post your own photos due to Jason and Lucia being a couple on the run. Okay, now I want to leave a digital footprint. Alright, cool. Instead, you can lurk, follow other accounts, and browse on general content. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna have a burner in GTA 6? I'm gonna really have a burner in GTA 6. The phone menu no longer pops up on the bottom right frame. Instead, the camera zooms in on Jason and Lucia's hand when they pull it out of their pocket, with the phone being an actual in-game item rather than a part of the hub. It's a similar presentation to how Red Dead shifts to first person when Arthur cleans one of his pistols. Wow. Alright, yeah, and then here's some of the things. So there are many open world activities to engage in, including but not limited to playing pool, mini golf, kayaking, going to the zoo, scuba diving, parachute jumping, and going to the gym. And we also seen that you could play basketball with Jason. When at the zoo or out in the wild, you can study animals. Each new one you will find will be checked off a list. This system derived from Red Redemption 2. Dogs can be petted or scolded if you're a heartless human. Aside from animals, there's a human wildlife of Leonida, whatever, to observe, with NPCs consisting of far greater variations between body shape, height, and previous Rockstar games. Yes, we gonna have way different NPCs. They go look old, young, new, BBL, no BBL, depending on their size. The game dynamically Retargets animation so that they interact with their environment and other characters in a realistic way as possible. You can interact with NPCs using an involved version of the system from Red Dead Redemption. I'm telling you, bro, this game is Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA combined into one, with a whole bunch of different other games too, with conversation options available when a character is targeted while your gun is holstered. Greet and taunt are both introductory prompts, as well as diffuse, provoke if someone is being aggressive towards you. You can also stand by NPCs and listen to their conversations. They'll notice if you're eavesdropping, though, and may confront you if they think you're overstepping a boundary. What? This game goes for the same goes for if an NPC thinks you've been following them for an uncomfortable amount of time. This thing is really trying to be like real life. I'm testing out all these features. I'm gonna just follow a person. I want to see what they're gonna say to me. I really want to see what they're gonna say to me. Sometimes though, an NPC may choose to initiate violence with Jason or Lucia, and your protagonists are not the only civilians in Vice City and its surrounding areas who are carrying weapons on their person. Okay, that's true. Well, it was like that in GTA 6 too. If you mess with the gang member, GTA 5, if you mess with the gang members, you feel me, they gonna pull out some guns on you. These conversation and interactions can trigger activities which create an organic experience alongside the more traditional player-selected missions. Even ambient dialogue can create emergent events. Jason and Lucia can spontaneously propose nearby activities or jobs, allowing an intended trip to turn up into different emergent activities. Should you agree to the idea? To help locate useful items and avoid police in the world, you can use the new focus system that highlights things of interest in the world. Wow. That's a lot. That's crazy. Now we're on to police wanted level in your criminal profile. For a wanted system to kick in, a crime must first be witnessed by an NPC or an alarm trigger. So I could steal a car basically and nobody's there. Technically won't be a crime. Oh, the GTA what? The dispatch officers will then get specific information about the reported incident and respond to the area of the crime. The hot area can remain marked on the map even after Jason and Lucia have left the area. Police can continue to search at that scene for a period of time until it cools down. GTA 6 sees the return of the 6-star wanted level after GTA 5 changed to 5 stars. 1 star of heat is intended to be relatively easy to escape, while 6 offers that classic high chaos GTA getaway experience. At 3 stars and higher, it can be hard to escape if you're in the city unless you have a very fast vehicle. What? This is due to the tighter, narrower streets and high density population of the people in traffic. Rather than risking a car chase, alleys and offshoots from the streets can be used to flee on foot. GTA 6 has reworked movement, including running, jumping, and climbing, to make this all feel smoother. Oh my gosh. No, this is the fire part to me. When wanted, the police can learn what you look like as well as what you're wearing. These details are indicated by the different icons that appear under your wanted level on the HUD. Changing your hair will remove the appearance icon, as you will look physically different, but the police still know what you're wearing and be able to track you using those details. Like, what? Putting on glasses or a new hat isn't enough to disrupt that information. Either you'll need to change into a whole new outfit, hence why keeping a fresh set of clothes is a great idea in your trunk. I know I just messed up those words. You know how crazy that is, that they now send up the system to where the AI is that smart to where I gotta change everything. I gotta change my hair, I gotta change my clothes, I might even have to change my car just to get away from the cop. They treating this like real life. Equipping masks during a crime and then removing them as you escape can prevent a description of your appearance even making its way to the police. Even if you're caught by CCTV, you can get caught by the cameras? It did say trigger. I did not know you could get caught by the cameras in this game. But the cops can also know what vehicle you're driving. So abandoning a recognized vehicle and entering a different one is another way of reducing the heat. Bruh, you gotta be so smart when you doing crimes now. During a police search, Lucia and Jason can opt to split to divert police attention, even if it's been reported that the suspect are a couple. Wow, you can tell the other character to flee during an encounter and take the heat for yourself. If the pair are separated while escaping, you'll later get a text from the other partner once the coast is clear. Wow, that's so crazy. The classic white wanted stars will be displayed as a hollow outline if the police don't know what you look like, meaning as long as you leave the area of the crime without drawing attention to yourself, you should be in the clear. So they can know there's a crime, but they won't know if either Jason or Lucia is arrested. The traditional Buster screen appears and you'll respond into the world, even if the other one is still escaping from a crime scene. Not all confrontations have to result in police being summoned, though some scenarios can be diffused without violence, such as aiming but not firing a gun at an NPC forcing them to flee. This is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it actually might be too much stuff in this game. And that's not a bad thing. It just might be really too much stuff in this game, bro. It dead might be too much stuff in this game. Sometimes escalation is designed to be unavoidable. Wow, so you ever watch the Boondocks, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, what you say?
Watch closely. You're about to experience an
Though such as in some story missions, overall a hit and run approach is encouraged. Wow. With the idea that you get in and out of crime scenes before the police arrive and all gets solved. Get yourself into a shootout and you'll now be able to incapacitate enemies as an alternative to just killing. Aim for the arm or the leg to put them down non-lethally. Or if you're accurate enough, shoot their weapon out of their hand to disarm them? Yo, bro, what? Yo, as I'm reading this, bro, it's just making me want to buy the game again. Slow motion moments of particularly impressive violence will be showcased from the cinema. Okay, yeah, we see that in the trailer. Much like Red Dead Redemption 2 highlighted some of Arthur's best shots. The criminal profile system in GTA is GTA 6's version of Red Dead Redemption's 2 honor system, but distinct from it. As there isn't a clear or defined right or wrong morality to the way that you play. A consistent pattern of behavior might affect how the world and people within it react to you in free roam. So you mean to tell me I can't just keep killing people? They might start noticing me and be like, oh wait, hold on, he's actually a serial killer. As well as how the main story may play out, actions involving unnecessary moments of violence or causing more mayhem than called for can contribute to your profile. Additionally, acts that contribute to being a good citizen, such as throwing away your own trash. You can throw away trash in this game, bruh. They really got me playing GTA 6, Red Dead Redemption, Detroit Become Human, Max Payne, Watch Dogs, The Sims in one game. Crucial crimes committed when on missions and robberies or situations when you're forced to use aggression don't nearly shift the criminal profile. Okay. Money, robberies, and boosting cars. Rockstar intends for money to matter more to the story than in any previous GTA games, and it will sometimes be required to raise a certain amount of capital in order the flow of the main missions to continue. What? Wow. So the main ways to make money include boosting and selling cars, holding up businesses, robbing stores, and executing big guys, of course. So we got Heist are confirmed to be back in the game. Robbery targets can be approached by either Jason or Lucia solo, or of course as a couple. Doing a job together counts towards growing their relationship if you want to be romantic. Jobs can be executed in different ways as greed versus speed becomes a huge factor. We being greedy, bro. I'm being greedy. I'm getting the most money possible. I don't care about speed. It may be quicker to use some explosives to blow open a safe, but that will damage the looted side. No. Take a little longer to search around the businesses for the safe combinations. You'll earn more money, but at the risk of law enforcement turning up mid-heist. Police presence can even build outside of a store or bank and wait for you to leave. What? Thankfully, a lot of robbery locations offer alternative routes to escape, such as the back door. Of course, we're taking the back door every single time. Stolen goods will then need to be sold to a fence, as once again GTA 6 takes the lead out of Red Dead Redemption 2's books. Fences exist for items such as jewelry, but also for cars. A fence looking for a car may also give you information such as a code for a police impound that's home to vehicles ready to be boosted and cashed in. Getting behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle won't be as simple as past GTA games though. Cars are now categorized by a tier system, with more expensive models proving a much tougher challenge to get into. What does that mean? Do I gotta like lock pick it on like some thief type time? When approaching a parked car that's taken your fancy, the first thing you want to do is use the new Wank phone app to scan the vehicle. This will tell you how much it's worth. Wow. The cost of registering it as your personal vehicle is it's going to take me money to register a personal vehicle in a game, whether it's locked or alarmed, and if it has a tracker. No way they about to have cars with air tags on them, bro. Different tiers and types of vehicles require different tools of entry, such as a simple slim gem for older, less secure cars, or a technologically advanced key cloner for modern prestige cars. Some cars will be inaccessible early in the game because the necessary tools are not acquired until later in the story. Bruh, they got me hacking these cars like I'm Watch Dogs. Any car that has an occupant in the driver's seat can be stolen, though with carjacking working just how you remember it from. Okay, so alright, it's just like previous game. Any cars you stolen will be worth less if delivered to avenge damage. Makes sense. The challenge of delivering a pristine car is made harder by the narrow streets and the denser traffic, which have both been designed to increase realism in the mind. Immersion. They trying to keep me immersed. Rockstar is trying to give me the ultimate immersion possible. Some vehicles will be fitted with advanced trackers, which will alert the police to your location if you drive too slowly. That means you'll either need to pick up speed or abandon the car. Right. I'm pretty sure this is the final IGN, though this is the last of the IGN post from it. Missions, stories, and choices. GTA 6's story will include both big and small, with some minor decisions accumulating and resulting in larger consequences. Some major choices will result in significant and immediate change. Overall, the narrative has been designed to support repeat playthroughs. Bro, y'all know I'm about to spend like 300 hours with this game. Y'all know I'm about to do it. Though Rockstar often prioritizes directed storytelling when specific plots beats need to be delivered, the studio has attempted as much as possible with GTA 6 to connect open world actions to each of its characters' identities and their stories. As much thought is given to gameplay choices within Missions 2, we were shown a tower block mission which contained multiple escape routes. Okay, that was the one mission in the trailer. A mission where you could freely choose between being in the driver's seat or shooting from beside it, and a police chase in which an optimal path to freedom was suggested while also following other routes to escape. Yes, that's one thing that I love that they said. Like, listen, I keep mentioning, bro, as I'm playing GTA 5, I gotta do everything. I gotta do everything with the character. I gotta drive the car, I gotta make sure I shoot while I'm driving the car, all this. I gotta do all this with my fingers, bro. This is too much for me to handle. Lucia's ankle tag will play. Oh yeah, that's right, because she gets out of jail. will play a notable part in the story and is key to how she and Jason are brought together. They each have dense backstories that are sometimes outright revealed and other times only alluded to. Could be a stronger relationship revealed hidden secrets. The story is designed to reward spending time in the world rather than moving directly from mission to mission. Rockstar says it has blurred the lines between open world and main mission activities. See, they ain't trying to have none of you speedrunners, bro. They don't want to have none of you speedrunners speeding through the game, beating the game in like 20 hours, and then, put me all y'all upload. Nah, they like, yo, we want y'all to enjoy the game. We want y'all to be immersed. That's the word of the day. Immersed. Immersion. The trademark Rockstar satire and brand of comedy will run through the story in a larger world. It won't rely heavily on specific political issues or memes due to long development cycle that potentially causing them to date quickly. The same can be said for contemporary slang, with the intention being that the characters' dialogue remains as timeless as possible. Yeah, because they said they've been working on this since like 2013. That's what they said. They've been working on it since 2013. So that's it right now. If I could find anything else, we'll take a look. Now this is from Synth Potato. Said some GTA previewers saw 3 hours plus of gameplay. So they said the scale of this game is unlike anything that they've ever seen. The map is twice as big as GTA 5, 3 times as big as Red Dead Redemption 2 map. So I got a room. Like I mentioned before, they took away the auto aim. Now you got manual aiming. Vice City is reportedly twice the size of Los Santos. The biggest difference compared with GTA 5 is that GTA 6 constantly forces players to make a decision and consider the consequences rather than simply causing chaos without much thought. Actions carry more significant consequences. Yep, we've seen that. Rob Nelson reportedly explained that even something as basic as stealing a vehicle now involves assessing risk. Carjacking someone may lead to a witness police trouble, while stealing an unattended parked car might let you escape cleanly. So it says they want the players to think more like an actual criminal, like in real life. Why would you do this rather than a criminal? Rather than treating a crime as a consequence-free sandbox chaos. We already seen the criminal profile system. Robbing a store successfully without killing anybody and escaping cleanly can raise your criminal profile because you committed the crime professionally, while excess violence lowers it. Okay. Your criminal profile can permanently be ruined after specific actions. Jason and Lucia have a relationship bar that can be influenced by how they treat each other through their own actions. Okay, so like The Sims, like texting each other, going out on dates. Cars do require fuel, and electric cars require charging. I'm about to get a Tesla. I'm about to steal a Tesla in this game and get it. Cash you are carrying can be lost after being arrested or dying and has to be stashed or put into ATM. You cannot just use your phone for this. Wow. So I can't just go to Maze Bank, type in I want to deposit my money, and that's it. Police no longer appear directly on the mini-map, and you have to use your own eyes to avoid them. What? Hold on. That might be a little too immersive. That might be a little bit too immersive. At 6 stars, police search across the entire map for you rather than designated search areas. Police are reportedly considerably smarter than GTA 5. Whoa. This may be a little bit too immersive. I'm still down for it though. We already seen the trackers. Yep, and then we know you can. You have to purchase a subscription for the gym. What? Hold on. Listen. I'm all for the realism, immersion, all this type of stuff. Yo, this is a game, bro. There's no way I should be using in-game money to purchase an in-game subscription just so I can work out at the gym. That should be free. It's a game, bro. This is a game. So that is all the new news that we got so far, man. Subscribe button, bro. Just subscribe, follow the Twitch, all that. You can see more stuff, more GTA news when the game drops, of course, and to watch my GTA 5 story mode gameplay. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. Peace.